Okay, folks, let's see what we got with this object. Another one I found on the street, all dirty and a bit dirty, not quite weathered and clean from the weatheredness, but still has something on it. And again, it represents something that I love and something that the whole of society typically enjoys. It's a real popular thing to enjoy, even amongst the street beggars in the city and elsewhere. I do wish the street beggars could be taken off the street. I wish I had a lot of money so I could help them, so I could give them a hope for a future. But unfortunately I'm not rich, and I've been on the street myself and went on for a short time, but I don't have the resources to help them, unfortunately. I'm going to go here. But basically I just don't have the kind of resources, because I'm not rich. I'm disabled as well, so having disability really limits your fucking finances, really big time. So you have to look after yourself. Unfortunately, I have to. This is what we're photocopying. It's off a coffee cup, so we all know most people, from the poor to the very rich, love their coffee. So coffee is indeed a universal drink, you could say. It's a drink that has no boundaries, virtually. As long as you can just afford a little bit, you can buy a $1 coffee from a 7-Eleven, and that's what a lot of the street beggars, I'm pretty sure they do that. They use the cheap coffee, not the expensive shit, so they can buy themselves a medium cup or a regular cup. I think it's how much they go for. I don't know if it's small or regular, because I don't drink 7-Eleven coffee. I usually have it at a restaurant. I like to sit down and just drink it. And this has come up with really quite interesting, the colour in that. I don't like the positioning of it, folks, but I'm going to just maybe turn it around. It's a bit, yeah. Let's see how we go. So yeah, coffee is indeed a drink that shows that it's a drink for everyone. It's a universal drink. Very much so, folks. Yeah, that's looking quite interesting. I think we're going to make it negative. We're meant to make it a negative image, folks. I forgot. That's why it looks so dark. I forgot to switch it over to negative. And we're going to maybe move it up a bit. Across. We move it up and maybe out a bit. We don't want to make it too high that we got the hole out of there. It's tricky trying to position this, folks. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I was hoping it would look better, but it doesn't. It doesn't look as good as I was really hoping it would. But yeah, coffee is indeed the universal drink. It is a drink that just knows no boundaries, folks. It knows no boundaries. It's a drink that almost everyone at some stage likes to drink. Wondering what colour we're going to make this. Yeah, it's a drink that just does not seem to know any class, or I don't know about racial boundaries. I think not all countries drink coffee, but I know that mostly European and Anglophone countries love their coffee. Anglophone just means English speaking, folks. That's what I meant by Anglophone. English speaking countries. I actually think maybe gonna pull it up. I didn't want blue. I do think another colour would be better. This is a tricky one, folks. Got to keep it there. Gonna maybe put back the red. Gonna make it brown. I think brown is the colour we want. Yeah, so that's the brown version. Gonna maybe enlarge it a bit on the horizontal. Or maybe not. We've got a bit of the coffee cup there. But yeah, coffee is is indeed a drink that that transcends pretty well all boundaries. It's a drink that just that everyone typically enjoys, especially office workers who just want to get their kick, their caffeine kick in the morning. Yeah, that looks shit house actually, folks. I do think maybe I might enlarge this section here. So we're just going to enlarge maybe a section, half the page almost, maybe almost A4, an A5 size piece. Maybe a bit bigger than an A5 to an A4. So we're just going to line that up like so. And that's, unfortunately, we've got that edge there we didn't want. Got to enlarge it bigger on the horizontal. This photocopier is getting old, folks. I always keep saying that, but it just worries me. It doesn't worry me, actually, folks, except that if it does break down, I'm in deep shit. That this machine is getting so old, and I just don't know how long it's got. I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, trying to get recognised as a photocopier artist. I'm going to maybe enlarge that section there, or maybe leave it like that. Maybe I can move it across. But yeah, I'm trying to get recognised as a photocopier artist. I want to get my work up there on the 6 o'clock news as fast as possible. And I've been working on this TV campaign now for more than 12 years, if you count the social media work that I did prior to me actually sending videos to channels, to the TV channels. I haven't just done Channel 9, I've done all the other channels, but I don't want to do the other ones anymore. I feel Channel 9 have got what I need more than the other channels. So, and it's just been hard work, folks, and I just really struggle to see the end of it, folks. And that's come up looking better. I think that's how we want it. Oh, we need to enlarge it more again, because we just got the edge of the page. I'm just thinking I might move it further across and enlarge it bigger. Yeah, there's no use me worrying too much. It's not going to make the job easier. So I'm going to just try and be brave and continue working what I can do with this aging photocopier. So and that's come up looking really nice. I do think maybe we've enlarged it too big on the horizontal, so we're just going to take it back a little bit. Yeah, a bit of the old copy and coffee. I used to think about that when I was very young. I used to imagine a business called Copy and Coffee, a place where you make photocopies, a bit like a Kinko's, like an old Kinko's arrangement, and you have like make coffee and you can do your copies, or you can have a barista pull a coffee. Someone else has already got that idea as a business. Someplace in the US has got their thing called Copy and Coffee. Yeah, I made some mistakes in my life when I was very young, and I could have made that dream come true to actually have a shop called Copy and Coffee. But unfortunately it never happened. It was just a fucking idea that I was just kicking around and never took seriously, folks. I never took it seriously. I never took myself seriously enough. I got teased, I got bullied at school, I got teased and bullied at work, or at least at the, when I was doing my traineeship, I was being teased and bullied in the classroom there. And also I got teased at work. So I was working, my dream was to work for Xerox, and that dream was shattered. I was trying to become a technician. I wanted to be a field technician, the one that drives the car around and fixes customers' machines when they break or when they need a service. And that dream, because of disability that I was unaware of, I found as time went on, my dream was gradually unravelling. And I didn't know that my photocopier art had any value, and I met this really nice guy called Luigi who wanted to marry me. I found out in the final analysis of things, and he could have helped me make these dreams come true, and we could have had good times at the photocopier together and all that sort of shit. But I made some assumptions about people because of the people at school and the people at fellowship. Church fellowship, they treated me like shit as well, and they made this people from school and the people from church and fellowship made me feel so bad about myself that I didn't take myself seriously, folks, and I didn't think Luigi was the one for me. And he gave me a beautiful calling card which had the words "When you need a friend" written on it, and I just didn't take anything seriously that I should have taken seriously. And I should have taken myself seriously because I could have married and had a good time together, but it never happened. I lived in a life where things were I was just being tossed to and fro like a tiny little dinghy on a rough sea, and things were just so fucking scary and horrible. I made mistakes and I didn't believe in myself, and now I have to believe in myself. And this has come up looking really quite nice. I think now we can call it quits. But it's up to Channel 9 to play my material on the 6 o'clock news, because I need to get in touch with this person called Luigi, and I need to get off Centrelink. I don't want to be on the disability support pension for the rest of my life. I'm not interested in living a boring, lonely, financially lowly life. I want to help others, including homeless people on the street. And I can't do that if I'm living on a low wage myself. So it's up to you, Channel 9, to play my material. I have to now take myself seriously. I just want you to take me seriously. I need your help. Okay? Gotta go. Coffee!